Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. In this 16th chapter, Suta says, after the Swargarohanam of Pandavas, King Parikshit, who was a great devotee of Bhagavan, ruled over the earth as per the instructions of all the Brahmanas. As the Brahmins are already predicted at the time of his birth, he was full of noble qualities. He married Iravati, the daughter of his maternal uncle Uttarakumara, and he had 4 children, including Janamejaya. Having Kripacharya as his guru, he performed 3 Ashwamedha Yajnas on the bank of river Ganga and offered liberal sacrificial feasts. Later, when he went to a Digvijaya, he subdued the Kali Purusha, who was disguised as a prince and was kicking a cow and a bull with his feet. So Shaunaka immediately asked, why did the king merely subdue the Kali Purusha instead of killing him outright and thus ridding humanity of his evil influence? So, O blessed one, tell me all that only if it is connected with the story of Sri Krishna, because any other worldly matter is only a waste of time. He says, Kimanyehi asada lapaihi ayusho yadasad vyayaha, because lifespan of human is already very short. Kshudrayusham. So within that short lifespan, we wish to attain the truth. So for that purpose, we are all seated here for the Satra Yagam, and in this Yaga, we have called Mrityu Devata, the god of death, to perform propitiatory rites. Nobody will die as long as he is here. So we can all hear and enjoy lots of glories of Sri Hari. So we do not want to waste our time in any other worldly gossip. So please tell us the answer to our question if it is related to Sri Krishna. Then Suta says, while Parikshit was living in Kurujangala country, he heard the unpalatable news that Kali had entered his territories. He immediately took his bow, mounted his chariot, driven by dark horses. He went with all his army. He crossed many territories. Everywhere he heard the people sing the praises of Pandavas, revealing at the same time the glory of Sri Krishna. He also heard how Krishna had saved him from the astram of Ashwathama and how devoted Pandavas were to Krishna. Atmanam cha paritratam ashwathamnostra tejasaha sneham cha vrishniparthanam tesham bhaktim cha keshave. Highly pleased with them who sang these stories, the noble-minded emperor bestowed on them various gifts, his eyes wide open with joy. After hearing all the stories of Krishna and his forefathers, Parikshit developed devotion to his lotus feet. As he was following in the footsteps of his forefathers, a strange incident occurred not very far from his territorial limits. A bull was standing on one foot, having lost his 3 legs, and near him was standing a cow who was crying like a mother that has lost her child. This bull with 1 leg was Dharma, the god of virtue, and the cow was Mother Earth. Dharma the bull asked the cow, O lady, why are you sad and crying? What is the cause of your agony? Do you grieve for some relation living at the distance from you? Or are you sad that since Kali Yuga has approached, evil kings are going to rule over you? Or are you sad that I stand with only 1 leg today, 4 legs being Satyam, Daya, Tapah, Danam? Among these, Satyam is long gone. Daya and Tapaha doesn't even exist now. Only a little bit of Danam is left. Because of that, are you sad? Or are you worrying that yagas are not happening, because of which devas are not getting their Havir Bhagas, and because of that Indra, god of rain, is withholding rain and people are suffering? Or are you sad that Vedas are not being protected well? Or do you sorrow for the world of living beings who are only intent upon eating, drinking and all worldly pleasures without any barriers? Or are you sad that Bhagavan, who all these years was walking on you, giving you joy, has now vanished out of sight, Visrishta left me? Tell me, hey Amba, the cause of your mental agony. So now the earth in the form of cow starts answering. Dharmadevata, you surely know all that you asked me. It was due to him that you were endowed with all your feet, and he also relieved me of my burden. She now describes the gunas of Bhagavan, who is Srinivasa, who is the abode of goddess Shri, and also the receptacle of all the Kalyana gunas. She lists 39 Kalyana gunas. She says, Satyam Shaucham Dayakshantistyagah Santosha Arjavam Shamodamastapah Samyam Titiksho Paratishrutam Jnanam Viraktireshwaryam Shauryam Tejo Balam Smritihi Swatantriyam Kaushalam Kantirdhairyam Mardavamevacha Pragalbhyam Prashrayashilam Saha Ojo Balam Bhagah Gambhiryam Sthairyamastikyam Kirtirmanonahankritihi. She says these excellent virtues which are sought by men aspiring for greatness are ever present in him and never decline. This world being deserted today by him and has thus fallen under the eye of wicked Kali. She also says, how are the feet of Bhagavan Shri Krishna? She says, Abja Kulishankusha Ketu Ketaihi. That is, they have these unique marks of a lotus, the Vajra, Ankusha, etc. And Goddess Shri always keeps worshipping his holy feet. And how is Goddess Shri? Even gods like Brahma, they do so much of penance in order to even earn one glance from her. But what does she do? She abandons her home in the bed of lotuses and she keeps worshipping Bhagavan's holy feet. Bhuma Devi says, I was so decorated and adorned by his glorious feet, and I was so proud of the good fortune. But now Bhagavan has left me and gone as if to destroy my pride and madam. So now I weep for myself and also for you for the loss of your feet. When they were thus talking with each other, Parikshit arrived at that spot where the Saraswati river flows towards the east. So with this ends the 16th chapter of Book 1 of Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna.